I'm gonna do it straight from the front so you guys can really see this thing trying to climb up off the dyno jet.
I felt it that time.
You have been working on Supremes, doing some updates.
And he wanted to do some cooling mods, so we got our trunk ice tank for the ZL1. It's the first time we're actually filming one.
I don't know if we're gonna show what it makes this time around or what the deal's gonna be with that, but it
should be.
Should be a little bit more better. Check this unit out. We got the old classic Caprice 2-door. Damn, man.
Blue on blue.
We got the blue on blue. But yeah, no, this thing's super cool. And if you guys ain't guessed by now,
I mean, it's here for an oil change.
yeah, right? Check her out. Got the LS.
It's actually a 416 LS3. Heads cam.
It's kind of hopped up, ain't it?
It's hopped up, yeah.
I knew when I heard it running because it ain't been tuned yet, but
honestly,
you can just kind of tell that.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like it just had a small block in it with a cam. I mean, it sounds like it has that old school sound to it. You would never know until you pop the hood that it's not carbureted or.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's just the motor. Like
just the motor.
It does. There is super.
The suspension, everything else in the back. So like,
if you close the hood all the way,
you would never know.
There's like he don't have no gauges.
No wiring.
No like.
He's got the Holly screen, but he can hide that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He can tuck that up under.
He's got the Holly screen just chilling.
Honestly, tires are gonna be useless on this thing.
Yo, it's gonna spank them tires.
What size? He's probably like 1 something. No, they're 225s. But they're probably only like 7 inches wide, if that, and 6 inches wide.
It's gonna spank them, dude. This thing's cool, man. We got the Toon Dog on the couch.
I like this car.
I bet you love tuning cars like this. This interior.
I love it.
It's like he's at home tuning.
Yeah, you like tuning from your living room. Yeah, so we're getting her strapped down. Hopefully these hubcaps don't come off. We'll see. This is a good bit of power for this chassis. I don't think they were made to do this.
Man, box Chevys in 6 seconds a quarter mile. Yeah,
that's right. That's right. Tube chassis box Chevys.
Yeah, I tuned one. Well, that's a Ford. But...
Oh yeah, that's right. You got that black one, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, my dad's old Buick LeSabre. Yeah, we got from a guy at church. He was 80 years old. He drove it to church every Sunday. That puppy had like 50,000 miles. It was from the 80s. I think we got it for like $1,000 too, and it's in like perfect condition. You know, little Sunday church unit. I'm gonna be looking for some of them here.
Plaque right there says "Body by Fisher."
Yeah.
Yo, is that an Amish-made body on this thing?
My dad.
Oh, I thought that was like the Amish symbol right there.
My dad's got that. My dad's got a 70
on his Buick.
The vinyl tops and the trim stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
They used to send them out to get upfitted back in the day.
Okay.
You couldn't do it in the factory.
Nah, you could tell they sent this thing
Look
to
at
get
it. I just
outfitted.
noticed they got a trim panel on here.
This thing's solid though.
Oh yeah, I want one of these now. Like I've seen the 4-doors, but the 2-door hits different.
Dude, it's a big car. We can't even close the door right now because it's hanging out the back of the shop.
Gotta have the door open. It's a snowy wonderland. It's freezing right now. Like I'm cold doing this.
Ready?
So let's make it snappy. Yeah, thank God you're on a Holly.
This thing must have like no fucking ring and pinion in it, dude.
It's got a stock rear end. It don't look like it.
Literally, it's like that was like
probably got
4,800.
It's probably got 250 rear
I would have to
gear.
make a pull in second gear.
No,
Probably
it
got
looked like
250
a.
rear gear in it.
I don't even know, dude. It looked like a semi truck where they got all the logs on there.
I thought
and
the
they're
pull was
fucking coming
never
off the
gonna end.
line, twisting up. That was funny.
It was like, come on, baby, come on.
I'm gonna have to get a view from the back. Okay, so a solid 373. We're on pace to really change the game here.
Shitting on your scat pack.
The converter's loose. It's loose as hell, so it's not gonna make a bunch. But
Okay. Still cool.
It's a-
Honestly, 373 in this thing is probably kind of insane.
probably.
Like, I know
Oh.
you guys at home are probably, oh, but nah.
Nah,
dude.
this thing would be
Like,
wild.
y'all just seen the front end come
I mean,
off, like-
they're big cars, but they don't weigh
the
crazy.
torque. Look at the torque. I mean,
it's
it's a
good.
416. So
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this thing probably weighs what, like 4,100 pounds? I mean, it's a
I
big
don't know.
car, but it ain't crazy heavy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's that heavy. I don't know.
It might be 3,900. Who knows? These things are not. There's not much to them.
Yeah, yeah. They don't have a bunch of, like, sound ending and different.
But yeah, it's got 100%. It don't like the diff cover's ever been off since this thing's been together. So.
Yeah, it's wild. I like it. I
Stock
like
shocks and everything.
I like oh, fuck it. We'll just see what the stock shit can handle. Sounds good.
torque ain't right. This is the second.
Yeah, the torque is a little off just because of the higher gear ratio, but
Okay. Knocking on the door.
that converter's loose when you can whack it
Dude, this
while
thing
you're rolling.
smells like a
and don't
golf
need
cart. This thing smells like a golf cart running.
love it.
That's so funny.
It's just something you can hop in and it just. I don't know. I would just go everywhere.
I would go I mean, yeah. Dude, this is like... Honestly, I wish I had one of these in high school, man. That would have been sick. Would have been sick. Screw
With
the
this
Mustang.
Gear,
Screw
with the
that
gear in it, you
Mustang.
could probably get these tires to hook in first gear.
I'm going to do it straight from the front so you guys can really see this thing trying to climb up off the dyno jet.
I felt it that time.
Oh, yeah.
The hubcaps are wild when like they're about to come off in like a police chase scene.
All right, I'm not blocking nothing, right?
Nah.
You ready for number 3? All right, we live, yo.
That's it.
That's it. So all she got. Yeah.
I bet you love tuning NA stuff. On 93, like, or is this 93?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's really not bad power. Yeah, I mean, this is like 2020.
Flamethrower too.
I know, I'm hearing it popping and banging. This is, I mean, that's 437 is like what? Stock SS, stock
That's a little
Mustang.
bit more. That's more than the stock Mustang, stock XS. They down to
Yeah.
like 400.
Yeah, so I mean, really, this isn't bad at all.
It's more than a Scat Pack.
Yeah, yeah.
This thing's
facts.
shitting on the Scat Pack.
Facts. So,
Bring the land yachts back, please. We
I
need these kind of
know.
cars.
You know how cool it would be if they just like made one of these again? And I want this interior, Chevy. Don't be bullshitting. All right, don't be cheaping me out with that fake, that Fox leather and that all that junk. No, we want this. We want you to go to your local carpet warehouse and get us some nice plush interiors for our cars.
Just look at the hood hinge. Look at the spring on that hood hinge.
I know.
It's just dead right.
It's just from a different time, a different era, you know. But look at here. She's still living on, still living on 2025.
Untouched drive.
Just a new heart and just a little heart transplant, and she's back in business.
Thing probably one wheels peels.
These are probably the original hubcaps.
They are.
If it was a stick car, it'd make mine fucking. It'd make a good bit.
Yeah, probably make like 500. You think?
This thing with a T56 would be a ride.
Oh, dude, that would be a riot. I can only imagine that this thing twisting up between all the shifts and shit. Like
400
coming back down and lifting the front
Yeah.
tire back up.
400 take a lot of power.
Yeah. But we were just talking earlier. We think it's tight how you still got the column shifter.
I love it.
Like,
love it.
I
wouldn't
mean,
change
that
it.
is pretty cool. Shout out this guy. I'm assuming he did all the work himself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he did it in his garage.
Yeah.
That thing, I heard him talking with Bob.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
It's going a lot smoother than some of the other Hollies.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, good job. I don't know your name, but good job. Dope car. If you ever want to sell it, maybe just let us know real quick.
Something my car
Maybe,
probably.
yeah, maybe one of us will buy this thing. So, all right, well, that's it for the Caprice.
If anybody out there has one laying around and not doing nothing with, let us
Yeah,
know.
if your grandma has one of these out back, it's rotting away. Hit us up.
That or LTD or any
Yeah, anything
any of these-
LTD.
Any of these square body Ford
Yeah.
Chevys.
Yeah. Let us know.
We'll take that bitch out of the highway, son.
Yes, sir.
Imagine this thing with the plate on it. Shit.
This thing will hurt a lot of feelings.
I know.
It's Friday, so and it'll be
Yeah. I'm tired.
same.
It's been cold as, I mean, most of y'all probably know because there's people in Texas. I think Supreme's suffering the cold right now. Even.
Yeah, Florida's everybody's getting cold.
Everybody's cold, so yeah, you got everything.
We had snow this week, which made the first couple days fun.
Yeah, we had to do some shoveling, but we've been open all week. We didn't close once, so yeah, we came in Monday, shoveled like almost, I don't know how many, what was it,
The whole-
6 inches, 8 inches?
It was like
that.
about 8, but the whole parking lot, we did everything.
Yeah, because if y'all don't know, we got that all black top like on the outside of the building, so.
Yeah, we got cars like this with like slicks and stuff, so you know, pulling them out, it ain't fun on
Exactly.
snow, so.
And we keep our stuff inside. You have been working on Supremes, doing
Yeah.
some updates.
Just
Not
some-
really any like crazy power mods, just more so
Like maintenance
supporting
and supporting mods. Yeah, so before he had like little DSX aux kit, and we figured that was gonna be our limit when we did
Right,
everything
right,
last time.
right.
And it was. We did run out of low side, so he came back for the only system we recommend, the 4 triple pump, and he wanted to do some cooling mods. So we got our trunk ice tank for the ZL1. It's the first time we're actually filming one.
Yeah, so let me just give you guys a heads up. Since Supreme's big race car,
Yes.
big race guy, he don't have no interior panels in the trunk. So it might look kind of odd.
Goofy. It might look goofy, but
But usually you'd have an interior panel right here, and this goes through the little cutout, and then all this sits on the other side, and you really just have a tank. So I think we have one coming up here soon.
yeah, there's a car getting the
ZL1,
same
yeah,
trunk
yeah.
setup, but it's gonna be like in a stock style car. So.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff I did in this like to tailor to the fact that it's a race car and you got to work on it, and getting the stuff's easy, but like the 4 kit, I don't know if the placement I have the controller would work on the stuff. I mean, I assume it would, but I don't know with the trim panels, but I just made it easy to get to. Obviously this is a lot easier to get to without the panels, but I wouldn't really do much different about this setup. The hoses, the drain, most of that would be the same. Like I just did 2 -12 bulkhead fittings through the floor, and got the feed and return.
Let me see if I can give him a quick look.
I'll
No, I don't even think you need to. You don't. You don't.
It's tucked up in there.
They can get the
It's
gist.
low key.
I think you guys can see that all right. Let me get it. Let me get it to focus. It's just 2 little bulkheads, just like that.
Hose routing might be different on a car with full exhaust as far as that way
Yeah,
goes, but I
yeah.
found that the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, and then you went up over the rear
Ran up over the subframe, and then it came out.
through the kick panel.
Yeah.
Runs through here.
Just sit this down real quick.
And just run it through.
If you know cars with 15-inch wheels, it's just like it's a rub fest in this area. So
Yeah, you
I
gotta
could
be
have tried going up over, but it's just you don't want water on the tires when you go through a hose or something. So I just ran it up through here, then through the fender. I mean, not through the fender, the side skirt.
Yep.
Yep. So just sneak through. Everything's secured.
Come
Nothing to rub or.
Another thing to keep in mind is that this dude's been rolling on that coffee cup. Like, he's been rolling on the coffee cup.
Yeah, stock Magnuson cooling setup.
Yeah. We know it got hot because we tested it.
Oh yeah, we
So,
know.
It was like one pass.
He
and
came
it got-
he came in the summertime to get some checkup things, and we did some little test hits with him. But it was definitely you can't even ice it down. You just
Yeah,
sort
you
of
had to
like
just
sit
put
it.
a bag of ice on the blower. It's your
Yeah.
best bet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I just wanted to make note of that because this should be very helpful. But yeah, Kyle's got the 4 system in. All the lines
Yeah.
ran. Tucked up.
Like I said, safety is our goal, so we keep everything away from wheels and tires. away from exhaust.
Excuse our backwards LMP.
This is actually a bracket we use
We
for our aux kit.
retrofitted, yeah.
So we'll make a bracket on the plasma to where it won't be backwards. But keep that. Cause you know these cars, they like to pull wheels, and you know you come down, you smack something, you don't want to knock your filter off.
Yeah,
and
it's still fine. It's just always needs to flip the LMP, but it's all good. We might even change it. Yeah. Other than that,
I was able to reuse the flex fuel bracket that we use. I mean, it's pretty universal. It's got a hole in it, and so you stud it, whatever you want to do. And you got our 2 union connections here, so you can drop the tank without having to disconnect the line all the way up front. That's how we do all of our 4 kits, because GM, you know, you can't get to the hat. You got to drop the tank. That's about it underneath. Just making it easier to work on, deleting stuff you don't need. We'll lower it down and show you what the engine bay is looking like. So any of you 2650 folks, you know this looks familiar. You got your crossover up top, and you got your Y at the bottom that comes to the factory hose. So the nice thing about this is the only line you have to modify is the one that normally goes to the stock reservoir for the Magnuson. So how I did it, I have it feeding from the tank into the bottom of the heat exchanger, out the top, filling the bottom of the bricks, and then returning out the top of the bricks and down. So this hose right here is your return all the way back to the tank. Very simple. It works.
Honestly, like a quick little easy, like just so y'all know, if you're doing cooling systems, anytime you're doing any kind of cooling system, whether it's for intercooler brakes, your freaking radiator, doesn't matter, you always want to fill from the bottom. So like if you're ever routing your lines and you're wondering how you need, just remember that you need to fill the whole system from the bottom to the top. That way it pushes all the air out.
Yeah, I'm sure there's people that say, oh, well, I've done it the other way and it works fine, but we've had other ones come in, set up differently, and you got problems with the pump surging, and you need picking up air pockets, and it's just you know, you don't want to deal with that. So
that's just a free tip.
And then we got our nice LMP catch can on there, deserving of this setup.
Yeah, he was getting a little.
It was working the other catch can a little bit. So anything like this, you just really need a vented catch can. I mean, yeah, it smells or whatever, but at the end of the day, your motor needs to breathe. And you don't want to suck all that stuff. Like his oil or his blower had a decent amount of oil in it from recirculating. So I just hate that.
Like a 2-stroke.
Yeah, I hate that. I mean, yeah, you got the meth injection and all that, but if you can just keep any oil out of the intake system, why not? And then up top, back there, you got the regulator for the 4.
It's tucked up in there.
Tucked up, got a gauge on her, so you can check the pressure. Street car stuff, most people put it like way back there, but like I said, this car gets worked on, so it'd be easier just to see it and set the pressure there. So other than that, she's the same. No engine modifications, no need to.
Yeah, no, we already did the motor.
Already, the motor's solid.
So it's got a good motor. The only thing that was keeping it back was really just fuel system and cooling mods. I mean, and maybe pulley swaps, but that's now it's got what it needs. So I don't know if we're gonna show what it makes this time around or what the deal's gonna be with that, but it should be a little bit more better.
A little bit more better, yeah. I mean, we could show them the wiring set up on the passenger side if you want to.
Yeah. Here, I'll come in from the driver's side. Show you guys some of the 4 wiring on the inside. Supreme not looking too bad. Put that door panel back in, all right?
Yeah, you don't need that.
You got the speaker. I'll put the door panel back in. But you can leave these out though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, here's the
following the trend of just making shit accessible to get to and easy to work with.
Is that the hob switch right there?
Hob switch in the car.
I see it. So nice.
Everything follows the factory wiring.
Yep.
Honestly, if you didn't know it was in there, you probably wouldn't even know what that is. So
exactly. This kind of reminds me of somebody I know.
Yeah. This thing's still a tank. It's still heavy. It's not, these things are not lightweight.
Yeah, look, he's like
got the sunroof.
He's like the big dog.
He's got the sunroof.
They got that top, the nice weight plate on the top.
He's got that heavy 2650 on the top.
That's about it. I mean, you gotta throw that intake back together and button a couple things up.
Put the trans back in her. And
throw the cowl on it.
Yeah, the cowl's good.
Yeah. So the only thing we're really waiting for right now is just getting our converter back and throw the trans back in and
shake her down.
I don't know. We'll see. I think Supreme said something about flying out, and maybe hanging out and while we do some stuff. Yeah. We'll see. I'm sure he won't mind being in the video. So if he comes, you'll probably see him. That's it for now. I know we got some stuff coming.
We got definitely some projects.